Hello class, welcome to Math 115 at Liberty University. My name is Guillermo Alvarez and I'll be your instructor this term, and I'm very excited to teach this class here. I wanted to make this video to help you get acquainted with all the different areas where you're going to be doing your work. I opened up the course here on Blackboard, and what you'll see is something very similar to this. Now, I want to just call your attention. I'm not going to go over absolutely everything here, but I do want to get you started on the most important things. Right here on the announcements page, you'll see the My Math Lab course ID and information. This is where you'll be doing most of your math work. The program is great. It's wonderful to help you learn math, and has some really great features. So you'll need this course ID to register. And why don't I show you quickly how to do that. If you go to mymathlab.com, you'll see a page that looks something like this. Now, if you've never had a MyMathLab account, which you probably have not, I'm assuming, you would click here on Student, and you would click OK, register now. Now here you'll enter your course ID. Now that's this number right here. So I'm going to enter it, and if you hit continue, you'll see your course right here, and you want to verify that this is the correct course. Now, if you've had an account before, you would sign in. Most of you are going to create a course account here. Now, you would create an email address, username, password, and so on and so forth. Once you fill all of this out, you would create your account. Now, I'm not going to show what's on the next page, but you'll have the option to either enter an access code if you purchased the textbook through the bookstore, or you can purchase an access code right then and there, or you can also request a 17-day grace period, temporary access, and they'll give you 17 days of access, and that'll allow you time to decide if you're not sure whether you want to have the physical textbook. You might just be okay with the online version of the textbook. Then this would give you some time to think about that. Now let me show you what it looks like once you do log in. Once you sign up, you'll see a page that looks something like this, and so you'll click on our course, and you'll see this, except for the course tools and instructor resources. Yours will look exactly the same. And then here, what you want to do, you can either read the textbook. So this is where you would read the online version of the textbook just by clicking on the section. Every section has a video presentation, a multimedia text, and then your assignments are in here under homework, quizzes, and tests. And so you would click here. For example, here shows the due dates for those assignments, and here are the assignments themselves. So you can know exactly what is due when, and so you would just click on it, and so here, for example, is a little orientation on how to enter your answers, and this one in particular is just the video, so I won't watch that one. Once you do get to do some homework, however, for example, this one, and so you would see a page something like this. So you go into into one of the questions, for example. And so here it asks you to do something. Now there's some great tools here. So right here there's this help me solve this button. This will guide you step by step through the process. This view an example button will show you a similar problem to this one. And the video will show you a video example. The textbook takes you exactly to the textbook section where this is located. A little calculator if you want to ask me a question about the particular question, and if you want to print the assignment. Now, I would highly suggest that you do the readings before attempting the problems. A lot of students try to just jump right into the homework and use these examples and help me solve this buttons to get them through the problems. You can do that, but in the end you'll find that you spend way more time than you should be. If every single problem you have to view an example and have it help you, guide you through it. So the best thing to do is to go through the readings, take notes, watch the videos. Then once you're ready, then you can go in and hopefully do the homework. If you have some trouble, then you can view an example on those problems that are giving you trouble. Now, when you answer the question, so I'm going to answer this question wrong on purpose. It'll give you a small tip, and you get 3 tries at a problem. And after that, it'll give you the correct answer. It'll put this little X on it, but you can always click on similar exercise, and as long as you get it right once, you figure out what you did wrong, and you do it correctly, you get this green check, and notice the X gets changed to a check mark. So this gives you full credit for the problem, and you can move on to the next one. You can jump around, you can do some and then come back later and improve your grade. There's a lot of flexibility here. So that's my math lab. And if make sure you do the homeworks, the quizzes when they come up, the tests, and all the due dates are here. Also notice there are some prerequisites here that you might have to do before you are able to turn in some assignments. Now, so let's go back to Blackboard. If I go here to Blackboard, let me open this up. If I scroll down here, you'll see the week 1 announcement, for example. And here you can see what you need to do this specific week. You have the course requirements checklist, introduction discussion board posts, discussion board 1, and then the homework and quiz on my math lab. That's what I just showed you. So let me just show you where that is so that you can get to it quickly. If you go to course content, then you see this. Now make sure you go through and look at the course guides and assignment instructions. You don't necessarily have to go through all of them since they include information on the entire course. But this is module week 1 for the first week. And so you want to click on this one. You want to go through the readings, so make sure you go through these textbook readings. You have to make sure to go through the presentations, go through the websites. These are for the discussion board mainly, and then also, of course, for my math lab questions. Now here, if you click on the assignments, you'll see that you have several assignments. The first one is this course requirements checklist. Now, right now it says it's not available. It'll be available the first day of class. Now, class introductions, this is where you introduce yourself to your classmates. This takes you right to the discussion board. And you introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself, give as much information as you can so that your classmates can get to know you. Here are some suggestions, but you can feel free to add more if you feel like like you want to share further. Now down here you also have a discussion board forum 1, an actual post that you have to do based on the readings and the presentations. Make sure the most important thing for this discussion board forum is to make sure you get full credit. It has to be clear that you went through the presentations and went through the website. So you definitely, when you read through your forum post, if it looks like you could have written it without actually reading the readings and going through the presentations, then it is not in-depth enough. So make sure it includes details based off of the presentations, and that I can tell that you actually read the presentations and the websites as well. Here are some more instructions and instructions on the quiz for the my math lab homework that I just showed you how to go through. That's the main those are the main items that you need to get started on the class. And of course, if you have any questions with anything, please feel free to contact me, send me an email. I'll reply very quickly. And I look forward to getting to know you and to teaching you some math. Have a great day, and God bless.